I'm always delighted to be with Saul News. This has been such a leader in the conservative movement and the Republican Party.
Welcome to the Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for March 21st, 2025. The Washington Examiner reports, Democrats dealt messaging blow after NRCC defamation threat forces Medicaid billboards to come down. A vendor in charge of displaying House Democrats' billboards accusing Republicans of voting to cut Medicaid and give tax breaks to Elon Musk was forced to take them down after House Republicans' campaign arm sent a cease and desist letter on Wednesday. A portion of the letter read, Medicaid has not been cut by the federal government. No member of Congress has voted for cuts to Medicaid. NRCC spokesman Mike Marinella said in a statement, this proves what we've been saying all along. Democrats have no winning message, so they resort to lies and fear-mongering in a disgusting effort to distract voters. The American people aren't buying it, and House Democrats should be ashamed. The Daily Caller reports, Chuck Schumer insists he should keep his job as fellow Democrats circle like vultures. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer called himself the best candidate to lead Senate Democrats after his colleagues spent days criticizing him for voting for a Republican government funding bill. Under Schumer's leadership of the Senate Democratic Caucus since 2017 and role of Senate Majority Leader from 2021 to 2025, Democrats have only won an outright Senate majority once. In addition to losing both the executive and legislative branches in November, the favorability of the Democratic Party has fallen to record lows. The knives have come out for Schumer since he helped pass the Republican funding bill to avert a government shutdown over the weekend. Most notably, Democratic New York Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez insisted that Schumer's run in the political arena must come to an end. And finally, Just the News reports, Biden's Inflation Reduction Act could end up costing taxpayers nearly $5 trillion, study says. When former President Joe Biden's signature Inflation Reduction Act passed in 2022, it did so along party lines with not a single Republican voting for it. At the time, a Senate one-pager summarized the law as costing taxpayers $369 billion, based on Congressional Budget Office estimates. A new study from the Cato Institute finds that the law could cost as much as $4.67 trillion by 2050. That's roughly 12 times the stated cost. The study also concludes that the subsidies are undermining innovation and driving investments towards subsidy farming rather than satisfying consumer demand. Over the next 10 years, according to the study, Inflation Reduction Act could cost taxpayers anywhere from $936 billion to $1.97 trillion. And that concludes your Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for March 21st, 2025. For more political news faster, visit saulsnews.com.